another show of cooking with going fishing. Today I'm going to be making smoked trout jalapeno poppers. In my opinion, they are for sure the best poppers I have ever eaten. And I know AJ enjoyed them when I gave him some on the last trip. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the ingredients first, and then we'll go from there. All right, these are all my ingredients. I'm going to be using milk, cayenne pepper, salt, flour, I got eggs, I got breadcrumbs, I got cream cheese, I got pepper jack shredded, I got my jalapeno peppers, of course, I got thyme, I got my smoked fish in here, and I put a little bit of garlic powder. These are the tools I use. This is my Ninja foodi. That's gonna be used in this recipe. And my little deep fryer. That's what we're gonna use. My first step is having the jalapeno poppers. So I'm just basically cutting them right in half. Just cut them right down the middle. Alright, now all I'm doing, I got to get these seeds out. I got this itty bitty spoon that I use. And you just scrape them on out of here. Just like that. Get the seeds out. Now it's all hollowed out. And do that to all of them. Okay, I got all these jalapenos hollowed out. There's some nice big ones too. So this is where my Ninja foodi comes in. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. Put this top on. On this, if you have a Ninja foodi and you're gonna steam food, leave this top part opened. All I'm going to do is steam it. Time going down to just 1 minute and start. Alright, I'm getting those steamed. You can also just throw them in a pot of steaming water for a few minutes. You want to get them a little bit soft. So I'll show you all of this later in the recipe. So now I'm going to get my breading and all that stuff mixed together. This next part's a little messy. I always put gloves on because it is messy. Because this cream cheese likes to stick to everything. So in this one here we need to combine the cream cheese, the thyme, chili powder, pepper jack cheese, and my smoked fish. So let's get this in. Yeah, like I said, this is sticky stuff. So I just use a whole, depending on how many peppers, I use a whole 16-ounce thing of cream cheese. Alright, next, taking my pepper jack cheese, we'll just throw all that in there. And this is an 8-ounce can of cheese. I put a tablespoon of thyme. About like that. Let's go with a tablespoon of garlic powder. This is cayenne chili powder. And smoked fish. I just smoked these up the other day. And you want to flake the smoked fish up. Flake it up good. Alright, that's all done. Next steps is the messy fun part. Gotta mix all this together. The smoked trout I did with my smoked trout recipe. If you haven't checked that video out, man, that smoked trout comes out the best in the world. It's really, really good. So now we just gotta mix this all up really good. Alright, stuffing is ready. Ends is done steaming. I just gotta let that steam finish, and then I'll show you what we do after those are ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna need 3 bowls, which I got. So this first bowl, I'm gonna put my flour in. I'm gonna put flour and salt mixed together in this one. Just get enough flour to where you think you're gonna have enough. Get some salt. I like the Himalayan. I mean, just guess. I mean, I'm putting like probably a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. I'll put these breadcrumbs. These are the Italian seasoned. I'll just put that all in there. I'm going to combine milk and eggs. Alright. Mixed together. This is the salt and flour. Now let's just mix up the egg mixture. Eggs and milk. This top's ready to come off. There are the jalapenos. I gotta get these out. I gotta get them dried off. Alright, now all I'm doing, I'm gonna take the jalapenos out, lay them on paper towels. Now I'm just gonna get these all patted dry. Now all these peppers are ready to be stuffed. Again, I use gloves for this next part. So I do take out a chunk of it and form it a little bit. Let's lay it right here in the popper, in the pepper. Just like that. Here are my stuffed jalapenos. Next steps, I'm going to dip them in the egg mixture and flour. Alright, now I'm going to mix them in the egg mixture and milk mixture, and I just smother it with flour. And then over here, I got a rack that I'm going to be putting them on. So, okay, here's all my flour coated poppers. Now, I'm gonna let it sit about 10 minutes and then we'll go to the next steps. Alright, next steps are kind of like repeating the one I just did. I dipped it in the milk and egg mixture, put it in flour. This time I'm gonna put it in the milk and egg mixture and put it in the breadcrumbs. So here we go. Alright, same process. I'm taking these. They've been sitting 10 minutes or a little longer. Just dip it in there. Throw it in the breadcrumbs. And then put it back on the rack. Okay, here's the breaded up jalapeno poppers. Alright, they're all done. This next steps is pretty much key. Next steps I let sit for about 40 minutes before I start putting them into the deep fryer. So we'll be back in that time frame and see you in a bit. I got my deep fryer set up to 390 degrees. So that's what I cooked mine at. These guys are about ready to get put into that cooker. And I leave them in there for 2 minutes a set. It is time. First batch is done. So I'm going to take these out. Ooh, they look good. We're definitely going to do a taste test of these on the show. And let's just put in the next ones. Look how big these things are. Gigongous.
They smell good.
Vicky says they smell good, but she has yet to try one. Alright, another 2 minutes. Okay, the poppers are done. Check these dudes out. There's a lot. That was only 20 peppers, but they were gigantic jalapenos. The drying process is really important for 40 minutes because it hardens like the breading on there and it doesn't come off when you throw on the deep fryer. So that's a key point. Other than that, these dudes are ready to eat. Let's go ahead and give one a try. These ones here were smoked with my smoked trout recipe on my previous cooking episode. That smoked trout recipe is epic. If you haven't tried it, please do. And then I'll have that link in the description also. But this is one of the poppers. Let's see. These are just epic. And this is going to be my breakfast. No, these are so good, people. Please try this recipe. It's time consuming. It takes probably 3 hours to do the whole process, but it is definitely worth it. Alright, I'm going to sign out for now. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.